All right, what up? It's your boy Creative B Down. So today we're going to talk about. Let me go down. We're going to talk about the Paralyze and Key Blast.
Let me show you
So
true terror.
let's get into it.
Yes, I'm ready.
Uh, it seems people really like the other one with the homing Key Blast, and I didn't really care which one I did next, but people
Help you kill
want the
time. Well,
Paralyzation
I
one,
suppose I
and I
could.
know this is the least used charge Key Blast. People don't use charge Key Blast at all, really, too much, but especially the Paralyzed Key Blast. So they kind of give you kind of straightforward. Let's ignore Frieza Super Soul. I can get into Frieza on his own because he really makes pretty good use of this. And his super is actually crazy. He actually has a crazy super soul that does not get used. I should do another video on that on my own. In this one, we're just gonna talk about the mechanics of the paralyzing key blast within itself. So you're gonna want to have high basic attack. If your basic attack damage is low, like if your damage scaling and everything is low, there's not too many reasons for you to be using this because I can show you right here so I can hit him with it, right? That does pretty good damage. That does 1,000 damage, 1,122. If you charge it up, it does almost 2,000 damage just for a hit. And the property of this attack is quick. It's meant to be quick for a reason. It's meant to be quick for a reason. That's because it's meant to loop. It's meant to loop combos, specifically basic attack combos, even though it does have the property of where you could cancel into another action. You could pretty much cancel into another action. You can always do that. Another cool thing you could do, I know no one really knows this, you could block cancel. You could block cancel. Like, if I hit with this, I just can't move, right? But you could block cancel. So I'm trying to move. I can't. I can't move. I'm pressing square after I hit it. It'll allow for a stamina break. I can cancel to a stamina break. This is what a cancel is. A cancel is an action that allows you to cancel the recovery frames or whatever action that you're currently in. So I'm still in this action. I can't do anything. But I can cancel into a super attack. I can cancel into an ult.
You're the one.
I can cancel into a dash or a step. I can do all that. So I can catch him with that. And I could do whatever. But the really important thing, the real technical thing is I could cancel into a block. What is the purpose of that? That's up to you. If you're gonna count, because the thing is, it's kind of a way to kind of loop and bypass it because I'm trying to play. I'm pressing triangle. I can't hit him, but block cancel. Now I can, and now you see where this is going. Oh, whoops, I messed up. It sounds like he's saying something crazy, but anyway, that's just a big loop that you could do. Kind of unrealistic, I would say. You really have to get it down because you don't want to mess that up, especially when, because pretty much if you're able to hit that, if I'm correct, if the paralyzation key blast, if it stops a limit burst, this is anti-limit burst then. So you could combo someone, you can make sure your combo goes through and the limit burst would not work. That means they cannot limit burst and they have to take your attacks until they can evade, which is also crazy. It's pretty cool too. And so let me tell you what I mean by having high basic attack damage though, because so that's doing 1,000 damage. That's actually good for a charge key blast, something that quick. This is meant for combo that's doing like 18,000. So let me show you something. Instead of doing all this big stuff, right? Look at all these hits. Look at all the time it takes to do these hits. All that for 4,000 damage. All that for 4,000 damage. Or even look at this. Hold up. Yeah, doing all this. Of course, that's not meant to just be doing big damage alone. This, hold up, let me show you this. Okay, so that's a good combo for damage. But this is also a good combo for damage for Frieza. You see that? You see how quick that was? 4,000 damage. Now, imagine you might not want to use your ki in your all basic attack, right? And the CAC I'm having in mind specifically is a human. A human could really put this to use. A male human could really put this to use because they can hit their attack and they'll be left standing throughout the whole thing until they get knocked back so that they're not in the juggle state. The juggle state, when you get, every time you get hit in the juggle state, your stamina comes back a lot faster than normal. That's why resetting them is important. So then I can hit this, and now it reset them because now they're standing again. That's it's kind of, should I say reset or restart? I'm gonna just say it restands them. So I'm gonna just say reset for this video, but yeah, it resets them, and that's important so that they don't get their stamina back just as easily. Look at this. So this allows you to get a full combo off, and that's for basic, no ki needed. You did not need any ki to do that. Understand? You did not need any ki to do that. You did not need any ki to do that at all. So, and of course, you could loop it. So that means if you break their stamina, right, well, you don't have to worry about wasting ki off a limit burst. You could. And of course, the stamina's coming back fast because actually, let me go outbreak it. Let me show you the max. Ah, I missed. Ah, hold up, one more time. I hate when it missed. Ah, okay, so it's going to miss because of the trajectory. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do this. $22,000 damage for a guard break. I think that's viable. I think that's, and now let's try something else for a guard break. Okay, so that's more like a setup, but that gives them time to arrive. Okay, but anyway, I was just showing that off. This is really made for combos. Certain characters have a better effect with it than others. The other thing is also stamina break. So this is a great setup at close range too. Gotta get a little creative with it. Gotta get a little innovative. So you see that, right? Even though Frieza does not need it for this specific combo, because he could do that, right? What? That should be a combo. Hold up. Yeah, that should be a stamina break. But still, he could do this. Hold up. I messed up. That's the biggest thing. You gotta make sure you get the timing right with this stuff. But you understand what I'm trying to do. Whoops. There you go. And so that's pretty much how that works. And then also with a Super Soul, I'm not gonna get too into it. Going to a hard stamina break. So if you catch someone at low stamina and you already know this, you know what combo, you know your go-to combo, what to go for. Hit them with the damage and hit them with the stamina break. Yes. And then you go for whatever combo you wish. Now, let me show you on another character. Let me show you the versatility.
Show me your power. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, so now we got Cooler.
I expect to be entertained.
Okay, and so he also has an effect with his charge key blast, but this one's a bit different. And also his attack damage is lower, so his attack damage is lower by 15% from the Super Soul. So keep that in mind. I am level 160. Yeah, see, if it was if he didn't have that debuff, then it would be going over 4,000 damage, definitely. But of course he can do this with his attack too. Loot. Loot. Let me do this. Let me do it more efficiently. So. And that does a bar. That means if they decide not to vanish, they're taking a bar. They're taking a bar of damage, a health bar damage off of that. That's why it's important to learn these combos, especially things like this, because characters who typically have paralyzation key blast, paralyze and key blast, you could loop. You could just loop, and you don't have to loop it forever. If you could just loop it once, more than likely you're getting a bar of damage off. So just if you do it efficiently. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And imagine like if it wasn't for his Super Soul, that'll be over like 15,000 damage. Not to mention that, because yeah, you can't vanish out of paralyzation key blast. Let me make sure. Let me make sure, because I don't think you can.
I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished yet.
So can you? Can you? Yeah, okay, you can't. So you have to wait for it to be done. Okay, you have to wait for it to be done. Okay, so that's the cool thing with that. Just understand that typically anyone who has a paralyzation key blast, they could loot. They could do this loot. Who else has it? I know he has it. Let me see. Who else has it? I don't want to show Tora. God damn, and now I think about it, not too many people have it. Of course, Frieza Cooler has it. Frost has it. Yeah, Frost has it. Well, we know Cooler. Okay, so we got Frost. It don't matter which one.
Yes, I'm ready.
So yeah, the higher your basic attack, I'm saying this is always a way to go. It doesn't cost any key. For like, I feel like honestly, every character needs to have some sort of way to do high damage in some way, shape, or form. Paralyzation key blast is a great way to do loops and stuff without them getting their stamina back. Because you don't want to do all this combo right, then now you're juggling someone and just constantly getting their stamina back. You want to hit them with a loop that restands them. So now look, so Frost could do something like this, combine it with a skill. Oh Oh, this is the that is the other one. I forgot he had two different ones. Let me go back. Let me switch that up.
My underhanded techniques are my most effective ones.
It has to be this one.
It's time for your bloodbath.
Okay, so now we got Frost. Of course. Charge it up. Not charge it up to max. So his does a lot less than what Frieza's would. So it seems like his basic attack. It's not his basic attack could be well. Actually, that's good for a standing triangle. And they're standing the whole combo. That's what I'm talking about. They're standing the whole combo. You can try to go for that too. Or you can even try to mix it up. You can always try to do that. Let me see if this works. So that is his kind of like his range attack, his only range attack. I guess you could do that to add on a bit more damage. Honestly, see, like, you gotta be going for the Paralyzation Key Blast. This character, yeah, you see that though? Yeah, I would just go for the Paralyzation. Oh, you could do this too. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And then that could trap them into, okay, so with Frost, that could be pretty cool. The thing I was gonna tell you with Frost though is with the setup. So you could set up into some attacks, and some might not be exact combos, but this allows you time to get in. Let me see if you could block this. Is this unblockable? Okay, it's blockable. Let's try this. And that kind of goes over the head, so they might not be able to block that. Okay. Well, yeah, I did a video on that too when I was doing that. It could definitely be a setup. Okay, cool setup. Say that you actually have time. Yeah, so you actually have time. Or no, I didn't want to do that. This and that one, yeah. So of course, you slamming them to the ground. You give them less time to react or defend themselves. Okay, one more, just one more. That would be Rose Goku Black, Ultra Super Villain.
I will destroy every
I'm ready.
universe.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Paralyzation Key Blast are really that really meant for looping. They're not meant for other utility.
You would defy a
I think because
ghost.
yeah,
You deserve 1,000 deaths.
you can't, if they get blocked or if you whiff, you really can't do it. You kind of just vulnerable. So now we can look at his attacks. And see, and like this, I probably wouldn't go for that. See, like something like that, I probably would. Like a full triangle combo. It's just that time, you gotta get that timer right. Dang, you gotta get that timer right. You can even do that too, just to get that damage off. His combos are kind of nasty just alone. Let me see this. Oh yeah, you can combo into that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's sick. Okay. Let me see this.
This ends now.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, that might be a nasty setup. That might be a nasty setup. That might be a nasty setup because then I would just spawn behind them and they can't block it. Okay. Okay, so that could be a potential setup. Or I don't want to do it like that. Whoops. And then what are they gonna do? Burst dash you? What are they gonna do? They gonna burst dash you? They gotta turn around. If they gotta turn around first. Nah, that's the time. They can't burst dash you. Hold up. They damn sure can't burst dash this. Oh, I need to say this for another video. Hold up. I need to say this for another video, and I'm gonna actually be doing it online. All right, it's your boy Creative Beatdown. Y'all stay creative. Man, there's so much stuff in this game, so much different stuff we could do. But it just sometimes, it's like, why do that when this is so much easier? When you got the simpler stuff, you got the easy stuff to do. But anyway, aside from that, hope y'all enjoyed the video.